Your primary profession during your working years was nursing. Share some of your memories of that with us, please.
Okay, I moved to Sacramento and lived with three older women in an apartment, and went to nursing school at Sacramento City College. I think they changed it to junior college. But anyway, that's where it was a year. My nurse's training was a year. All of it was at Mercy Hospital on J Street. And in fact, and that's where I ended up working the rest of my days there. What else was there? At the college was a year, I already said that.
Who did you live with? Who were the girls that you lived with?
Elvita Giles and Jill Nichols. And I gotta think of the other one. What's the other one? She was from Galt. The other two was from, shoot, what's the other one's name? Anyway. But I didn't keep track of her. I kept track of the other two.
Did you stay in contact with them?
Yes.
After?
Oh, yes.
That's good.
Yes. In fact, Elvita's sister is the one that was married to my brother.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. But that was for me, and then for me to live with the three other students who had been there a year, that's when I learned how to smoke a cigarette, because I sat out on the steps and they taught me how to smoke.
Did they teach you any other useful things?
Well, we can't talk about that. They were party girls, yes.
At the Mercy Hospital, were the nuns your teachers?
Yes. And let me tell you, they didn't like me.
Why not?
Sister Mary Andrew and we kept apart. When I saw her coming down the hall, I went the other direction. Yes, thank you for that question. Yes. The nuns, they were in Redding, California also, and then they were in the Sacramento area. But, I had to learn how to behave.
And did you learn well?
I think I did, but other people didn't think so.
Do you have any memorable stories from nursing of people that you helped or worked with?
Oh my gosh. It was interesting when I found somebody that, in fact, there was a gentleman who's still living in Woodland, I think, who was in a bad accident, and I was working in the intensive care unit, and then I recognized his name, and we knew each other, Peart. So things like that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Working in a small town?
Well, Sacramento wasn't small.
Oh.
I mean, no, Sacramento was big.
Right. How far did you live in
I
Sacramento?
lived in Sacramento.
Okay.
In an apartment with the three.
Okay.
Three ladies.
I got you.
And over the 13 years I was in Sacramento, I had 13 roommates. Of course, I had 3 at a time sometimes, but I had 13 different roommates. Some from Woodland and one from the Galt, some from the Galt area.
Did you get along with most of them?
As I recall, yes. They had to go along with one I wanted. Yeah, no, they all, yes.
Good.
Yeah, because I was lucky though, because the first ones I lived with had lived there already, so knew what to do and what not to do. So then when the other roommates came along, I knew what to do and what not to do. And the apartment was right close to the junior college, and then I moved to other apartments. So anyway,
Good.
yes.
Isn't that where you met Grandpa? Was it nursing?
I was working, I had already graduated, yes. I was working, you want to hear that story? It's a good story. I was working evenings at Mercy Hospital in the inhalation therapy department. And my roommate called and was at the neighbor's apartments building with some people. And could I, after I got off work at 11 o'clock, could I meet her over there? So I went to that other apartment, and that's where I met Bill. Yes. And some other ones. Yes. And then we were good friends ever since. And yes, he did like he thought the red sports car that was a convertible was mine, but I had a Ford Falcon that had lots of problems.
Good.
So yeah, that was fun. And at that time, the other two, one roommate was a nurse and the other was a legal secretary.
Hmm.
And who was the other one? Oh, the other one was a nurse. But anyway, yes. You're making me go back a few years. We're talking 1957, 58, 59.
Because right after you graduated, did you go straight into nursing school?
Yes. In September of 57.
Okay.
Graduated June 57 in nursing school, yes. And it was a year long with no break. Licensed vocational nurse is what I was.